Wait, stop. That's the one. Welcome to ZEN TENN Speaks, a show where I make new friends and reconnect with old ones. A show where everyone's stories may inspire you to tell your own story. In this podcast, we encourage everyone to get rid of shame, guilt, fear, doubt, and judgments for themselves and for others, and replace those with love, empathy, compassion, understanding, kindness, and to do your best in everything that you do. In essence, to get rid of things that no longer serve your well-being. To be true to yourself and be honest with others. No need to be politically correct. That's out the window with 2020. Here, we tell the raw, uncensored story. Your story. And tell the truth as you see it. Make sure you live your fulfilled life without permission or apologies. So, if you have a juicy, interesting, raw, unapologetic story and inspiring, please make sure to contact me at zentenn21@gmail.com. It is ZENTENN21@gmail.com. Or you can find me on most social media platforms. You know it. The IG, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, OnlyFans. I mean, not really. But yes, OnlyFans. Just kidding. Not. As you may guessed it, my name is Zen, and welcome to the show. Hello everyone, welcome to ZEN TENN Speaks. Today we have Coralene Franklin here, and she's a chef. We work together doing catering, and she was very generous to invite me to her home, and we're gonna have some drinks and cooking, and she's gonna be doing the cooking and show us how it's done, and we're gonna kick you a little and talk about real life stuff and keeping it raw, but we're gonna keep the conversation raw but the food cooked.
Yes, I like it. I like it a lot.
So,
I like it a lot.
Tell us what brings you joy to your life, Coralene.
Okay, so right now, what is my joy is my grandchild. That is my joy right now. Besides cooking and serving people and just being of service to my community in any way that I can, sharing my knowledge of food, sharing my knowledge of, earth, energy, God, just sharing positive energy with people, even if sometimes it's not looked upon in a traditional spiritual way, just like sharing good energy and good times with good people. Yes.
So nice to see you.
Likewise. Yeah. So, I am Coralene T. Franklin of Tyqulae Catering. It is officially Tyqulae Chef Services, Staffing and Rentals. I have been in business for myself for about 20 years, but going hard and strong for the last maybe 11, 12 years. In my travels, I meet beautiful souls like ZEN TENN here. I meet beautiful souls and we connect and we talk about different life experiences and all of this other thing. Like he said earlier, we're gonna do some fruit platter for you guys, just like a appetizer or beginning fruit and wine presentation, just so your friends, you can look a little frou-frou or highfalutin, as the West Indian people say, highfalutin, with your pinky in the air. That, yeah, so you can look like that. And it don't cost so much, Right now, I told him that I would share this with you guys, but right now, the pineapples are only $1.99 to my local market. These were 2 for $4, which made these $2.
Wow.
These fruit was these are kiwi. The kiwi was only $1.19, I think, by weight, $1.19. And the most expensive thing, of course, was the Cracker Barrel cheese. These were $3.99 each. So everything else besides that, that we're going to be using tonight for presentation purposes is all what I call pantry. Pantry mean in-house. So I already had my yam in-house. I already had my salmon in-house. So I went inside my refrigerator, right? And seen what goods I had so we can save some money. Because I'm into saving money because I'm a mommy of 3. So I'm into saving money. So throughout, our taping and stuff, I will be sharing like little ways I learned how to save money and things like that. Especially with us coming out of a pandemic, not knowing what the next stage is going to be and still being uncertain because I heard not long ago they're talking about a food shortage now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen.
Right.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Don't quote me. Do your research first.
There's no fear shortage.
Yeah, okay. Okay, listen. I don't know. But the media will put things out there to make us all be like, oh God, we're gonna starve. But not me. I'm not.
I love how you have 2 fridges.
Yeah. Oh, you noticed this? That's crazy.
That's my paradise. You don't do catering, take food home.
Yes, no. So because he brought it up, I have to explain it because I don't want nobody to think
Ooh, I'm
that
sorry.
No, it's fine. No, we're talking real talk here. No, we're talking real talk, and you don't have to edit this out. I ain't ashamed. So look here. I am just now opening up my own commercial kitchen with one partner, right? Before that, though, I have all of my licenses, my COVID certificates, my reopening, my delivery, my food handlers, my pink tax ID, all of this. My business is legal. However, at some points, I run my business from this kitchen right here. I needed my second refrigerator to keep my household stuff separated from my catering stuff. So I went and purchased a second refrigerator. It's not that I am in excess. It's just that I need to make sure that I keep my business separated from my home. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's what the 2 refrigerators is about. I need to keep my business separate from household things. So that's it. I'm not ashamed of anything. Honey, you're going to hear all the truths. All the truths with an S at the end. Maybe might have a couple of Z's too. Because you're going to hear the truths.
I got 2 fridges too because I was like, I bring a lot of food home.
See? You see?
I'm going to have my own fridge.
You see that sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised what your life called for and what you have to make provision for when you're moving about in your life. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into this pineapple. I think we should switch. Yes. We're going to get into the pineapple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do quarter pieces of the pineapple. For as long as I could remember, from probably about the age of 10, I want to say 9 or 10, I've been writing poetry that I never share with anyone. I don't share with anyone. This year I decided, as I get a little bit closer to my big 50, as I grow closer to this number in maturity, I decided that my gift for myself when I do reach that age is going to be a release of a book from my poetry that I've been writing since I've been a young girl. Some of it is like natural to who I am and where I am, and other ones of it, my most recent one is more about my love life. I don't use any names in there because I don't want, Joe Smo and, whomever that think they can come back and get no $5 from me because they ain't getting nothing. No. They ain't getting none of my money now. We need to make that clear. They ain't getting nothing. Okay? That's why you don't use nobody's names. They got to prove it. What you said? Prove it. Nope, I wasn't talking about him. Joe Smo can be anybody. Who's Joe Smo? We don't know him. Joe Smo can be anybody, honey. Okay? But literally, so that's going to be one of my gifts to myself when I make my big 50 to just release that body of work. Amongst that, my spirit is very creative. While culinary arts is my sole financial backing to all of my products, all of the things that I do, I'm very, very creative. I am a creative spirit. I am a creative mind. I love to talk and help and assist other people. I like to assist people in healing whenever I can, and we'll talk about that later. First, let me ask you before I do anything. Do you mind if I go live?
Oh, I don't mind. Go
Okay.
live. I'm in Facebook jail. I can go live.
You in Facebook jail? How that happen, friend?
Yep.
You know, Facebook will lock you up. They will.
Yeah, because you can't talk about nothing.
They disrespectful.
They're trying to put what's his name in jail? Not in literal jail, but what's this guy's name? The comedian, like 2 days ago.
What is it? Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So much craziness.
And from what I heard, listen, I'm gonna make this clear. Lifestyle choices are lifestyle choices. I am no judge, no jury, and my name is not God. Trust me. But it seems as though that sometimes, not overall, but with certain community, you can't say anything about nothing. You can't.
They become the oppressor.
Because it's like, oh, now you're a homophobe, or you're against the LGBTQ, or you're against this or against that. No, we are not. The man made a statement. That's it.
Right.
It don't mean that I don't love my goddaughter. It don't mean that I don't love my nephew.
Yep.
It don't mean that I don't. People cannot say nothing anymore. And it's crazy in this world that you can't have an opinion unless you're against that other person.
Right.
No, I'm not against it. But that mean I don't have an opinion? Are you crazy? I can't speak my mind no more because now I'm against you. These people are so crazy in the way that they think their mindset.
Good thing what he's doing in some other people is I watched a thing that says how to not fall into their thing.
Right.
To never apologize and stand firm by your shit.
Yeah.
And that way they don't have you. They want you to be their little bitch.
Right. They want you to bow down and just do it. And if that's it, let's talk truthfully.
Yep.
If that's the case, then we should never have Black Lives Matter. We should never have the civil rights movement.
Yep.
We should never have none of this stuff. Because if you really track it and look at it, the civil rights movement and all of the other freedom movements were the movements that began and laid the path for the LGBTQ plus community to have and start fighting for their rights.
Yep. But they don't give that credit. They forgot about it.
If it was not for just whether it was, and I'm not saying that there was not no LGBTQ when Martin Luther King was around or when Malcolm X was around or none of that. But these were the acts and the actions that made people feel strong and bold enough to say, this is who I am.
Right.
I'm going to stand up for who I am.
Yep.
This is my lifestyle, and you if you don't like it.
Right.
Black people in the civil rights was the first group class set of people that was able to say, we're going to get beat by police. We're going to get bit by dogs. We're going to get our face spit in. We're going to do all of that so that all of us can have freedom.
Yep.
And I don't want...
And when we don't even oppress others who's talking shit about us.
Can you say this again?
We never oppress anyone who talks shit about us. It's like, don't become the oppressor. What happened to the freedom of choice, freedom of speech?
Thank you.
Freedom of thinking.
Thank you. Can I be a free thinker?
Yeah.
This is my thing.
Yeah,
can I be a free thinker?
Just don't fall into the pit of like apologizing. Of course, if you say something that's like wrong, okay, fine. But if you have your own opinion about whatever,
if you say something that is offensive, to someone,
or even like callous, malicious,
and this man didn't say nothing malicious.
Nope.
This is the same thing that happened to Nick Cannon, you know.
Yeah.
The same thing that happened to Nick Cannon, you know. And Nick Cannon did not say nothing anti-Semitic about the Jewish people.
Yep.
He spoke facts. That's what he did. He had literal proving facts of the thing he was saying.
That's what it is.
And it's like...
You know, another thing I was thinking, I was just like, if you worry about being canceled, because what they want to do is taking your money away.
Say it again. Say it
But
again.
if
If
you
you're
got-
worried about being canceled.
Yeah, if you got money, or around 2020, I watched a video that says 15 ways to make money without spending money.
Yes.
All of it is electronic online, and no one has to know you're doing it.
Yeah.
So who are you gonna cancel again? Okay, a job don't wanna hire you. So what? You can sell T-shirts online,
Right.
do YouTube videos. There's
Right.
always gonna be someone who likes it.
Right.
You can do so many things.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, if they cannot, the only way they can cancel you if you worry about
Them
okay, how you gonna
canceling
make your
you.
money.
Right. Exactly.
If you're not
Exactly.
gonna apologize and be the little bitch, like.
We have to be bold. We have to be bold, and we have to stand for what we believe in.
Hey, and we're black. We're being canceled.
How many times they try to cancel the blacks?
Yeah, we're
If you
being
black,
canceled.
look, if you black married, black straight, black gay, black trans, black whatever
anything,
you are.
black.
If you black, they been trying to cancel us. So why are we worried about being canceled? Man, listen, ain't nobody got the time to be messing with these people.
Exactly.
So yes, so right now, guys, what is happening for both of you guys on the side view, I am cutting pineapple. I'm only gonna do half. I'm gonna wrap up one half because we're only gonna plate a quarter piece of it. Like a little cute fruit platter as an appetizer for just to present. You know, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat, we're gonna do some salmon, we're gonna do some boiled yam. We're gonna make like a sweet potato mash or a sweet potato mash or a sweet potato souffle, for lack of a better word. And we're gonna just quickly saute some asparagus, and that's that. So as you can see, we have a couple of things going. We got lights back here because Tim came in like a one man camera crew. Do you see? This man came in here. He got lights. Let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all. This man got lights back here and systems and lighting over. This man came in here like a one-man crew. Here, a one-man crew. Yeah, he did.
You know one thing I learned?
Yes.
I used to hire people because I want to be supportive with the community and hire people.
Right.
Every time they cancel, not even last minute, sometimes no show, no call. So you have to be your own self and do everything you need to do.
Yeah, definitely.
I go to client's house and I was like, oh, I'm bringing somebody else and I have nobody.
Definitely.
And they're like, where's your assistant? Yeah, no show, no call.
Yeah, well, sorry. They couldn't make it today. They couldn't make it. They couldn't. Is pineapple, kiwi, strawberry, pineapple, kiwi, strawberry. What else did I get? Some grapes and some cheeses. I like cheese. We're gonna have cheeses as well. We need cheese. A fruit platter ain't right unless you got some cheese. We need cheese. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this down, and just so you guys know, you can cut your pineapple with the skin on it, for the purpose of not having to put utensil there. I'll show it to you guys once it's plated. And you lay it out a specific way so that they can just grab the skin part with their hands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they don't have to, you don't have to actually
have a skewer?
Yes, have a skewer, or even like one of those little mini tongue things. You know, Ten, you know, from working in the industry, that, you know, we have those little things and stuff like that. So that's all I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna plate this. Let me see. Let's do it like that. So that you can tell I like the way it looks. There we go. So I'm just gonna push it out like that so you can see a little bit of the pineapple. Yeah, I want to put it like that. So it goes across the plate. And this way, when your people pick it up, they can touch the side, they can pick it up like this. See? And the core is already out, and all they have to do is eat it. Boom. Alright, so the next thing, we're going to put some grapes up there. Let me see, do I have my grape? Yep. We're just going to put some little pieces of grape up there. this is gonna be our snack tray while we're cooking our entree. Okay. And this is my dog Willow that you hear in the back because he got kicked out of the kitchen, so now he's having a fit. Yes. This is real time, real talk, y'all. Oh, and there will be adult libations right directly for all my people that know that I need my libations. Tell God he the only one that can fix it. So I'm just cutting the pieces apart off the vine so you don't have to touch the entire thing. So you can absolutely pick up your piece with your hand, but I'm just cutting the pieces off so that they're more accessible, you know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that they're more accessible for people to be able to get and grab. You don't want people touching all over the stuff. Like the Asian people say when you go to their store, you touch, you buy. You touch, you buy. You touch, you better eat it. Don't be touching on stuff and putting it back. The COVIDical is still going around. I don't know if Rona is going, but I still know the COVIDical is going around. The COVID is still out here, so you know. So now just a few pieces of the red fruit, which is the strawberry. And I love like what reds and blue, especially red berries, do to a fruit platter, period. It makes it so beautiful. It really does. It makes it so beautiful. So I'm just gonna give them a little rinse. And I'm gonna give them a small pat dry, because once they're wet, they actually bleed or run. Again, we're just going to leave the back on so when the people pick them, they can pick them up from the green part. Usually some people cut this stuff off. No, all of the stuff is COVID friendly. Leave all of your branches and little stems and all that stuff on all of your stuff so that the people can pick it up that way. See?
Right.
It's safe. So they can pick it up. You touch, you buy. Tell them. Put a sign. If they touch it, they bought it. That's it. Don't be touching everything. Touch it all, you know. Then that's a different story, because then you gotta fight people, you know, or either put them out your house. I don't know. Whichever your vice is, I'd rather just fight them. You know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a little person. I got little people syndrome. I don't know. So Ten, earlier today we was talking a little bit, and you said that you wanted to know how it felt, like with me being a new grandma.
Yeah,
you remember when we were in the living room?
Mm-hmm. How is it so you had how many children do you have?
There are 3.
3 of them. Okay.
There are 3.
So does it feel like you having babies again?
Not so much, because like I explained to you earlier today, my daughter, as you can see, is an excellent mom. My son-in-law is extremely supportive of her, like them together, continually being excellent parents. And they only lean on me when they need to lean on me. Like when you pulled up today, my granddaughter was with me. My daughter was upstairs working. So my eldest daughter does acrylic nails and things like that. She's an artist in that sense. So she does hair, nails, makeup. And she was upstairs practicing a set of nails because she have a new design in her head. So she was upstairs working that out. So when we came back, I was like, okay, I'll sit and wait for you, because I knew she was working. So that's like the only time that they really pull on me is when they need me. But it's a joy to hear another baby cry. It's a joy to just have that nurturing again, you know, like to be able to nurture a child again. But as far as me feeling like I'm a parent, no. I love my granddaughter, but she is very much returnable in the sense that I love on her, I hug her, kiss her, and then I give her back to her parents.
Nice. Wow.
That's it.
How does it feel to be a mother?
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm a man. I don't.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I've been a mom for so long. My eldest is 29. So there is Tyqulae, who is 29, Karan, who is 25, and Imani, who is 23. And I've had them I've had them for so long that I don't know nothing else but being a mom now. I can't even remember how it first felt when I had them. I've been a mom for so long time. I know for me as a mother, this is one thing I can say, and this might not be for all mothers or all parents or whatever, but I know for me, I would literally sacrifice my own life so that my children can live. That's what I know is more prominent being a mom than anything in this world. I will give up my life so that those 3 children can live, and my grandchildren as well. I would give my life for them. So if that speaks to the depth of like parenting and motherhood, then that's what I can give to it. I don't know nothing else. I've been people's mom for 29 years. So I don't know what else to do, I'm just a mom. That's it.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah, so go ahead, talk to me.
Yeah, totally. We'll chat.
Yeah.
So
Tenn, come this way so my people can
way.
see you. Yeah. Yeah, so this is ZEN TENN or Tennessee. And Tennessee and I met working for a catering company. Yeah? Working for a catering company, yes?
Yes.
Yes, working for a catering company. We won't give out their names, because people so funny about their mess and ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, no. Because see, this is what I learned about people. People wait until you get great. People wait until you you done made all your money.
Uh-huh.
Then they want to come back and sue. You ain't getting nothing. Getting none of my money.
Yep.
Getting nothing.
All of a sudden they're like,
oh, okay.
You gave me a drink 50 years ago.
Yes, just here they come. Yeah, so again, I'm leaving the skin on. And it's okay to, yes, so I leave the skin on everything again now because we are in COVID still. And again, we don't know what's going on with the COVID. We have no idea. So you can leave the skin on most of your fruit and just have your guests pick it up by the skin side, like so. That's it. So cut your fruit, still present yourself very pretty, but leave all of your skin on it. And the last thing is going to be the cheese. And then we're going to pour some libations. And it's going to get a whole lot more fun after that, y'all.
Do you have Alizé like Nikki Parker does?
No. So this is what I got. I got me some white and some red. And y'all know I always chase it with a little bit of whiskey. Okay. All right. Love you, mean it. Bye now. Yes. But yeah, so next I'm gonna cut some cheese and put some cheese on the platter. And then we are going to start snacking. And the first thing I'm going to do is start peeling my potato. I'm gonna chunk my potato into big chunks. So that this way, I'm gonna layer this kiwi. I love kiwi. I'm a little bit selfish, so that's why I cut it all up so that Tenn can have some. So he don't be like, I came to this lady house to shoot her and she didn't even share none of her stinking goddamn kiwi with me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
Especially a nice sweet kiwi.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, I don't want you to think I'm being rude. So I had to make sure I got enough of it, And the last thing is going to be the cheese, guys, and then we're going to just chat our chat. I wanna ask Tenn a little bit about himself and how he came upon the podcast, because we are actually podcasting tonight, and what inspired him to do that. As creatives, is always something that trigger us to do, what we do. It's either out of frustration or expression. That's what I've learned. Anytime I start anything new or do any new business venture, it's either because I have to for means of finances, or is another way, an outlet for me to express myself. So with that being said, I'm going to do the last pieces. What is the cheese? We're going to transition this out of the way. And me and Tenn is going to kind of make this like our little snack libating area. And I'm going to ask him a few questions. In safety and in good health of your own self, to keep you functioning. Because a lot of people have no idea. All of our stress levels are different. How we deal with stress is different. My coping mechanisms is not your coping mechanisms. Your coping mechanisms is not my coping mechanisms. You know what I mean? So we all have the ways that we deal with it. Some people can afford to go and get a twice a month massage and get a hot stone rub and all of this other stuff. As long as you're not out in the street trying to hurt nobody, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Live your life. Don't let nobody dictate to you or notate to you how or how not you are supposed to do or act. Don't do that. That is a life in bondage. That is a life in binding. Okay? No other human has the right to tell another human how to live. If you are in connection with God, you are in connection with the Holy Spirit, you are in connection. God will check you. Trust me. God will check you, air, element, nature, whatever you do, whatever your practice is. Something inside of you will say, okay, you're going a little bit too far. You don't need nobody to do that. But right, Ten. Exactly. Something inside of you will say, oh, okay, right, come, pull it back.
Intuition.
Exactly. Intuition. Some people call it intuition. But something inside of you will let you know when you are going too far. And that's where I think we go wrong in society. We put all of these societal boundaries and all of this next stuff on each individual person. When if you follow any individual home, most of the time you will see something different. Nobody can really be who they are in no way. So if you see someone living in what you think or what is called freedom. Hey, Trevor Jackson, I love you. Janine, I love you. Hi, neighbor. I love y'all. If you see somebody living in freedom, let them live. Let them. If they freedom don't look like your freedom, don't judge them for that. Everybody freedom feel and look different. It's my freedom don't look like your freedom. It don't. So everybody have their own way of expressing themselves and getting that energy out and getting that stress off of them. So it's not for us to judge each other. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's not for no one of us to judge no other one of us. If what I read and believe to be true, all of us got to stand in judgment, period. So watch how you judge other people, because your time come to be judged as well. Every last single human being have to stand in judgment. So watch yourself when you placing judgment on other people. It's a real thing. Okay? All right, cheese cutting time. I've been talking. Cheese cutting time, and then we going to snack. I need to put something on my belly because we about to pour a libation, Joe. Some cheese and stuff. Yeah, because you know, cheese and fruit and libation.
You don't have to cut too much.
Okay.
I mean,
you don't.
I'll eat some, but I mean, don't cut the whole.
Okay. No. I was
thing,
gonna do like just this quarter piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
Just this quarter piece. That's it.
Yeah, every year I have a theme, and my 2020 theme usually a theme is like one word, but 2020 I had 4 words. It's no more shame, no more guilt,
right,
no more judgment,
right,
and no more, what's the other one? Fear.
Nice.
For myself.
Nice.
And if I was able to do that for myself, I'll be able to do it for others. So no more shaming others.
Right.
No more guilting them to do things that I want them to do.
Right.
And no more having fear of other people or even things.
Right.
And the fear came from working. No more feel like kissing ass so I can get a little $100 for the day.
Yeah.
It's like, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a real thing when you come to a realization that you only... Hey, Nash! It's a real thing when you come to the realization that you only really have to make sure that you are living fair for yourself. And once you realize that you're living a fair life, meaning doing right by yourself, which causes you to do right by other people. Yep. Right? That's all it's about.
Yep.
If I treat myself right, I know how to treat other people right. If I have a quote-unquote shitty lifestyle, I'm not going to do nothing but treat people like doodle in the street.
And even if you fake it, it's still going to come up in the surface eventually.
Whoa! Come over here and tell the people.
Because we've seen it at work.
Tell them about these imposters. Tell them. The imposters. Tell them, Ten.
This one.
Most recently, you see a lot of people are like into health, self-help and self-healing and all of this other stuff. But are you really researching what it really takes to be in a healed state of mind? Are you really researching what it really takes to truly live a life in abundant healing and understanding that, like, you have to be 100? So this is the completion. This is what our fruit platter looks like, and all of it has like the skin on it. Besides the cheese, we are either gonna use toothpick or a fork for the actual cheese. But this is our snack platter, little at-home snack platter for us to snack on. And again, like I said, because we are still in COVID, leave the skins on as many things that come with skin and stems. Leave it. So if you see, I broke my grapes down into smaller portions so people can pick the stem up. You understand? So that's a good way. That's a good, like, fix still in COVID. People can pick the strawberry up by the little stem piece. They don't have to touch all over all of the stuff. If you're doing a tongueless presentation. Okay? But yeah, you know, people really believe that they know what realness, because, you know, everybody's in this, keep it real.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta do this and do.
I think they mean keep it rude.
Right, keep it rude. Right.
Because you need to be wise to know.
Thank you. Do you really know what keeping it real is? You know, these people be
they're not even real to themselves, but they're real to others, as in they'll judge others, being rude to other people, but they don't even know who they are.
Right. Right. You can't tell me nothing about me if you don't know who you are.
Yep.
I can't come to you and tell you, well, sis, so and so and so, this, that, and the other. When even sometimes when people call me for advice, I tell them about myself and my life experience. I don't put, like, whatever, if they share with me or whatever the case may be. I do not say to them, oh, well, you should or you should not. If I was in a similar situation, I give them what my fix was in my situation. Not because, let me say something to you, and I'm put y'all in my business for a little while. Y'all know I always go here, and I ain't even libated yet. Hey, Chef Richard, how are you? I'm not even libated yet, but here we go. Boom. So, y'all know I've been healing through my relationship stuff and all of this other stuff that's been going on in my world. Right? Okay. I said it before and I say it again. When I came to the decision and or conclusion to let that person, that bad energy, go from my life, let me tell you something. That was when I was ready to let it go. I don't care how bad it was or who seen what from outside. They could not make me let that person go until I was ready to let that person go. When you find yourself judging people and giving them unsolicited advice, guess where you push them? You push them more into the negative side. Because now they feel like the people that I love and trust over here don't love me or don't think that I'm wise enough to make my own decision. So now they're passing judgment on me. So maybe I should stay with this person. Because while it might be some bullshit going on, at least I know I have this person to talk to. I have this person to sit and deal with. And every now and again, they might have something positive to say. So be mindful when you go giving people advice. Don't give people advice if they don't ask for it. Not unless it's detrimental. If it's detrimental, like, sis, listen, they shooting at the corner. If you go down there, you're going to get a hot-ass bullet in your ass. Don't go down there. Okay, that's logical. You don't want to see nobody dead. You understand? That's logical advice. But if you're talking about deep stuff and things like that, you got to wait some time for people to be ready for that. A lot of times people don't be ready for it. They don't. I'm telling you, I've been there. A lot of times people don't be ready to have those deep sound conversations. And even when they do hear you, they probably only just hear you. They're not listening. So what you doing? You wasting your damn breath?
So tell us the difference between listening and hearing.
Okay.
There you go.
Boy, I can hear you all day. If I'm listening, that's another story. story. So listening. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. My fur animals are disrespectful. They are. Y'all forgive me. We done scared poor Tennessee. We done scared them. The cat done hopped over the guard gate. The cat done hopped over the guard gate and done, you know, my animals, they mine. But they mine. They mine. He came for the water. They mine and I love them. Okay, so listen to me. Hearing someone is, you hear the surface of it. Real, like talking real. Like if Tennessee and I are having a conversation, if my spirit is not open to what he's saying to me, I might hear him, but my spiritual being is not listening because my spiritual being is not open to what he's saying, or either in agreement with what he's saying. So everybody has the ability to hear. Not all people have the ability to listen. Listening is hearing, but listening is processing it, pulling it apart, seeing what all applies and is beneficial to you, and then giving an accurate response. Yeah, I think that's it.
Right. And a lot of people don't know the difference, and that was like very good to
Thank you.
that. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, because like I hear people talk shit all day.
Mm-hmm.
I hear them. Okay, heard you. And that's what it boils out to. Heard you.
And a lot of people will hear you, and then they'll respond so differently than what you said because they were not listening.
Because they were not.
Yep.
Did y'all hear the man?
And you're like, what are we talking about?
And now you're in a whole argument for what? Because people crazy on the earth.
Right.
It's just crazy. All right, so we going to pour libations, y'all.
All right.
And we going to eat this fruit. And I'm going to get this other stuff going because I feel like the time is coming past us really quickly. So I'm going to get this other stuff going while I chat. Listen, y'all, to all my Facebook family, I love y'all. Please go follow ZEN TENN. He is tagged in this actual live. He has a lot of excellent content. He is an artist of all artists. He has calendars. He has, I don't want to say the wrong thing. What is your thing that you do with the rabbits?
Oh, so it's a day in my life with bunnies?
Yes.
So it's a fantasy world.
All of that, all of it. Just follow the person that's tagged in this Facebook Live. I'm getting off of here because I need to focus. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. I love you, love you, love you all. You guys know how I end everything. Keep God first and everything has to fall into place. Lastly, please live and love in your truth. God is your only judge and jury. I love you guys. Until next time, it was fun sharing the kitchen with you all again. Love you all. See you guys soon.
Great message.
Thanks, Boo.